Hello everyone, it's Mary Fish with Stampin' Pretty and StampinPretty.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm going to show you my latest pre-order products. And this is the cover of the new 2018 to 2019 annual catalog. I can't show you the inside, but I'm going to show you lots of great products. And I shared a previous video, and I'll include it in the YouTube description so you can see that information as well as great background information on our color revamp. So for starters, one of the things I went crazy for were the new colors. These are the gorgeous new in colors. And Stampin' Up! Is now offering them in this perfect 6x6 size with polka dots and different stripes. I love great basics for creating my cards because I'm mostly a card maker. So here are the 3 different patterns, and you can see that there's a fun modern polka dot, a couple different stripes, and then a nice tone on tone. And this is Blueberry Bushel, and then you can see that it's in all of the new in colors. Blueberry Bushel, Call Me Clover, Lovely Lipstick, Pineapple Punch, thank you, I've got a helper here, and Grapefruit Grove. Really gorgeous. And so, of course, I had to get the new ribbon in all of the same colors. It's 1/8 inch, which is my very, very favorite because it's so easy to tie and adds that perfect little touch. And then the cardstock is available as well. This is one of the things I love the most about being a demonstrator. And if you decide to purchase the $99 starter kit now, many select items, including everything I'm going to show with you today, is going to be available for you to add to your starter kit. And it will be available to the public on June 1st, and then you can get anything you want. So one of the neat things that Stampin' Up! Has done this year, they have done a stamp redesign of the pad. We'll talk about that in just a second. And then they have added some great colors. Sadly, we've retired some colors, but I think their new ones are going to wow you. And they also have some returning in colors. And we'll go through that, but you can see that the stamp pad design looks a little different in all these colors. I'll show you a close-up in just a minute of the cardstock. But here are some of the things that are new and I think pretty cool. Instead of the way we are very accustomed to, and it took me a while to get used to it, you actually just lift this like a compact and you slide it back. And mine are very new, like yours would be as well, so they can be a little stiff at first. The good news is that because they're a little tighter, there's less evaporation, and they've added a defoaming agent so that it's even, the ink lays down even nicer for better coverage. One of my favorite little extras is that with the labels you get this little extra blank that you can put on the inside. I call this the finger tray, so that you can see when it's open what color you're using rather than having to look. And then you grab the finger tray and you slide it out. And if you have any problem, you can nudge it from the other side, but it does loosen up and it just closes. Again, it takes a little getting used to it first, but I absolutely love them and I plan to get this style in all the colors. So let's talk a little bit about color. And as I said, I'll share with you a video. These are all the additional inks. I'll share with you a video on the color that I've done with everything you pretty much need to know, but let me just show you a few of my favorites in the cardstock. I've got Granny Apple Green, and I've got Gorgeous Grape, and I've got Highland Heather. Get that going the right direction. These to me look like year-round possibilities, but I also think the idea of Halloween or fall would be amazing. And if you need that pop of color for pumpkins and other fun things for Halloween, this is Mango Medley. And these are all the new color additions. There is a beautiful baby blue, that's Balmy Blue. And we have a shaded spruce. I'm still learning some of the colors right along with you, which is a beautiful deep green, has a wee bit of a blue cast to it. One of my favorites is the soft seafoam. Again, I love how everything just looks so beautiful together. And one of my absolute favorites is Petal Pink. I used it on my blog on a project today. It is this wonderful, warm, peachy pink. It goes beautifully with things like craft and antiques, but it can also look really modern with the new gray granite. And we have a Merlot. I think we've been missing a great burgundy color in our lineup. Doesn't have too much brown. I think it's perfect. Gray Granite, as I mentioned before, is just truly the warm, modern neutral that we had been missing. And then these are some great old friends that have come back from the In Color collections. This is Coastal Cabana, one of my personal favorites, Poppy Parade. Mossy Meadow, more or less is replacing Always Artichoke, and I think it was a great decision. This is Blackberry Bliss, again, an all-time favorite from the past, and Mint Macaron is back as well. There's also going to be assorted colors collections that will have a little bit of everything that you can order, including you can get all of the new colors in our Stampin' Right markers. So this was one of the first things I got so that I had markers in all of the new colors. Pretty cool. Then we've got a number of different stamp sets, and I don't have them all yet, but this is a classic. This is called Itty Bitty Greetings. It has a little of everything and some really sweet little fonts. It's in red rubber. I prefer the clear mount over the wood mount, so I always get the clear mount version, but I really love the possibilities for this stamp set, especially whether you're a beginner or a seasoned stamper. I think there's a little something for everyone. There is so much here, and I've got more to share with you, but I could use another set of hands. So I've got someone here, I have a mystery guest, and you may actually recognize her voice. And she's from Stampin' Up, and you'll find out at the end of the video the who, if you haven't guessed already, and she's going to introduce some things to you as well.
Great, thanks Mary. I'm happy to be the extra hands today. I wanted to show you first a new bundle from the new catalog. So of course you can order the stamp set and the framelit set separately, or you can get them together at 10% off, which is an obvious choice, right? And then the stamp set has got a lot of great traditional greetings that you could use anytime. I love this font. Look at this lovely kind of calligraphy that's mixed in here. And then the stitch labels framelets, these are a star. They have beautiful label shapes, like this one right here, could go around any greeting, but it does some of that stitching design too, which just adds so much. I cut a few of these pieces. This one here, I was wondering, does it emboss? Does it cut? Here's the answer. You get a little bit of an embossing and a little bit of cutting. Look at that beautiful detail. And these little edge pieces are the same. Look at that cute little cross edge, cross stitching look. So there's that first bundle. Let's check out the next one. This one's Serene Garden. So you get some beautiful kind of outdoor imagery with some leaves, butterfly, bird. This outline imagery allows you to do a little bit of coloring in if you're prone to that and want to try it. And then the framelit set that goes with it, this again is a bundle that you can order. The framelit set does some really cool things. This piece right here is an embossing piece, so I ran that through the Big Shot before so you could see it's kind of subtle but detailed. And then let's also look at this stamped piece, which is just about the same design. I've stamped that already. And I want to show you how this piece, either the stamped or embossed version, can interact with this piece here. So this one, if you lay it over the top, you can cut some of your leaves out. See that? If you ran that through your Big Shot, you would now have some extra leaves to use elsewhere on the project. Or you could do a peekaboo effect. Keep this piece with some pieces missing and have something showing through from the back. Same thing on the embossed version. You can come over here and it lines up here as well. So you can do some cutting. And these two are going to interact beautifully on some fun layered projects. So there's that one. Now this next one is a stamp set and framelit bundle, but it's also an entire suite. So I'll show you some more things that go with it in a moment here. The Abstract Impression stamp set's got this lovely kind of watercolor look with just the brush strokes, and you can layer up some images. And then the coordinating framelit set creates pieces that can interact and layer and work so well together with these. There are some beautiful examples in the catalog of these working together. Now let's bring in some accessories too. There's a glimmer ribbon pack that has both the shaded spruce and the petal pink color ribbons. And then there's a 6x6 size designer paper set. This one's called Garden Impressions. Look at that array of different designs, but you can see the similar watercolor kind of brush stroke look. And you get 4 of each design. They're all double-sided, so it's a lot of fun paper to work with.
This is actually my favorite of the bundles. I just think it's stunning for year-round use. So it's fun to have you share that in detail.
Cool. Okay, and then last we have a couple of tools we wanted to show off. Ooh, these are both so exciting.
Very exciting.
So let's start with the new Big Shot embossing mats. This is a set to go along with your Big Shot that will actually take a piece that is designed just to emboss. Let's see, it'll take a piece that's designed to cut, kind of an intricate design, and then turn it into more of an embossed design. So any of these right here, these will cut if you use them with the regular tools in the Big Shot. However, if you work in the new embossing mats, it turns these into embossing tools instead. So you get that impression on your paper without the cut. What great versatility these are going to add to every set. Okay, and last but not least, I'm really excited about this. This is the new Stampin, or Simply Shammy it's called. You can call it Stampin' Shammy if you want to.
Okay.
That works too.
I'm in.
This is just what it sounds like. It's a chamois. It's kind of thicker, and so it's designed to bring a stamp to it, a dirty, inky stamp, and just press right down here into it and twist it, and it'll get all the ink out of the grooves and off the block and everything. It's sized to fit inside of our stamp set cases, those DVD cases, so you can store it in there and help keep it damp. It'll dry out if you leave it out in the air, no problem. You just wet it again and wring most of the water out. It'll be a little bit damp and ready to clean lots and lots of stamps. Once both sides are inky and you're ready to get it clean, you just bring it over to your sink, run some water through it until it's running clear, and wring it out again. This is just a really simple new way to use to clean your stamps.
Love it. That was just amazing. It was so fun for me to have a guest today to share some of the new products. Stay tuned. We're going to share exactly who was here with me and have a chance to say hello. So thanks for joining me. Stop on by to my blog. You can subscribe to my daily blog updates or my newsletter, and you get a free PDF if you do so. So please stop by, and there'll be more information in the description for you as well. Thank you, and bye-bye. Hello everyone. So now you get to find out who my mystery guest was. This is Brandy Bernard from Stampin' Up. I am so lucky she's here to not only help me with today's video with new catalog products, but we're spending the next day together brainstorming ideas about being a Stampin' Up demonstrator, about products, and so much more. It is a great opportunity for me to have Brandy in my home, along with her darling daughter, Lily Jane, who is here as well. And it's my daughter, Caroline, who's taking the video of us, since I know I don't always do a front view of my face, not just my hands today. So I just wanted to thank Brandy so much for jumping in the video. She's truly one of my absolute favorites to listen to in terms of new products, and she knew a lot about products that I wasn't familiar with yet.
Great, thanks for having me, Mary. This was a lot of fun. And thanks for watching, everyone. It's been fun to see you, kinda.
Kinda. Bye-bye.